Welcome back to the stage, everyone. I am so excited to welcome Kathy here from Seniors on the Bow. Kathy's going to give us a presentation on how you can get involved as a volunteer there and all things that Seniors on the Bow has to offer.
Good morning. Like Renata said, my name is Kathy and I'm with the Seniors on the Bow. I retired in February 2014. The next few months I spent traveling and doing fun things. But then the fall came and I started thinking, oh, what am I going to do for the winter? So I was looking around and I noticed Seniors on the Bow and I thought, maybe I'm not old enough. Chuckle, but anyway, I was, and I went in. One of the best decisions of my life. I got involved, and I'm now on the board of Seniors on the Bow, and I quite enjoy it. Everyone is so friendly, and besides that, the coffee is excellent, and the cookies and cakes are even better. Next slide. I've included the vision statement. Sorry, excuse me. The vision statement is seniors enjoy healthy lifestyles and actively contribute to their community. Excuse me. The mission, the Seniors on the Bow, is a vibrant, non-profit society with resources that enhance the quality of all of those who are over 50. And the values, the betterment of all our seniors, we work responsibly together, demonstrate a caring and loving attitude, promote learning and mentoring, have fun, and are optimistic. Next slide. So our hours of operation outside of COVID are Monday to Friday, 9 to 12. We take a break from 12 to 1 for lunch, and then we come back at 1 o'clock to 4 p.m. We're closed Saturdays and Sundays and on all holidays. The telephone numbers I've listed are at the reception desk, 403-932-6002, and the office number is 403-932-7245. Or you can email, but like I said, the office will be closed until probably the last week of August. Memberships is quite reasonably. It's $30 per fiscal year. And we also have bus vouchers through the Rocky View Handy Bus Service for transportation to and from any of the programs. Colt, Cochrane On Demand Local Transit, has a stop right outside the Spray Lakes Family Sports Center. Our location is on the second floor, but there is an elevator, and then you can just walk over to the center. Or if need be, you can call the center, and someone will come down. If you're in a wheelchair, someone will come down to the entrance and assist you to come up. Next slide. Okay, Seniors on the Bow is a place for all Cochranites to come and meet friends, new and old alike. And like I said, I had just retired and I had moved to Cochrane because my daughter lived in Cochrane and I wanted to be close to her. So I didn't really know anyone and I didn't have any connections to Cochrane. So I made a lot of new acquaintances, and some of them have turned into lifelong friends, or I feel they're my lifelong friends. You can play cards, participate in exercise classes, enjoy weekly movies, and Karen always makes sure there's lots of fresh popcorn. Our group makes baked goodies, and they're excellent. Unfortunately, when I go and help, I end up eating 5 or 6 goodies. Don't tell Nancy that. There's jammers, and you can come and sing, or if you want to play, have an instrument that you want to play, you're more than welcome. Or you can just come in and have coffee or volunteer your time. Next slide. So if you're interested in volunteering, and that's how I started, because like I said, I didn't know anyone and I was a little hesitant to come in. So I thought, well, I'll come in and volunteer. The shifts are 3 hours in length at the reception desk or hostess duties. At the reception desk, you greet the people, you take their name, and if they're doing an exercise class, you punch in or take their money. You punch in their card and you don't punch them. And hostess duties, you serve coffee and the goodies. The hours for the volunteers are from 9 to 12, and then from 1 till 4. Or if it's not busy and you need to leave, it's not a hard and fast rule that you can drop in. Drop-in opportunities on a one-to-one, depending upon the activity. Sorry, I got confused there. There's also just drop-in activities that you can participate, such as the fashion show. There's a bake show, Christmas dinners, different activities, and if a lot of people just volunteer on, like I said, a one-on-one. Training and orientation is always provided, and there is a manual there that you can follow along. So if you all of a sudden think you're at the reception desk, oh, what do I do with this check? You can check the manual desk, and someone else is always there too to provide guidance. If you are interested in becoming a volunteer, because we are working with seniors, you are required to complete the criminal record check, and that is done through the local RCMP. And it usually only takes a week or 2 weeks, depending on how busy the RCMP are at the moment. Like I said, it's a great way to meet new people if you're new to the community, or if you find that you have extra time. I don't know about you, but when I was working and had my family, it was like go, go, go all the time. But now that I'm retired and my family has grown up and they're on their own, I do find that I have extra time. And this was a great way for me to get out, connect with the community, and meet new people. Next slide. And as I'm sure you're all aware, COVID has been a big part of our lives for the last 18 months. When we reopen the center, all AHS guidelines will be strictly followed. There'll be pre-screening, hand sanitizers will be available, face masks will be available for those that wish to wear them. As apparently now will not have to wear them after the 1st of July, but that will depend. And also distancing. Chairs will be set out at 6 feet. Tables will be set out at the 6 feet distance also. And if anyone has any questions or concerns at any time, just bring them up with one of the members that are there. Sorry, go ahead, Renee. We have approximately 5,000 square feet. We have an auditorium where the exercises are conducted. The movies also take place in the auditorium, and that's where we have our monthly lunches and our Christmas dinners. There's a commercial kitchen on site. We have a games room where card games, etc., are played. And there's a lounge if you just want to sit and visit with one of your friends or have a cup of coffee. There's a boardroom that is used, and Seniors on the Bow is the home base for the Rocky View Handy Bus Cochrane services. We are also, I'm sure you've seen in the paper, we're instrumental in looking at the tri-site, which will consist in the new senior building. This is something that is in a long-range plan. We're looking, the mayor told us last couple weeks ago that hopefully it will be in maybe within about 5 years. We had been thinking 10 years, but he's confident that it will be in 5 years. And it will be downtown across from the McDonald's area in that where the pool, I believe it was the pool that used to be. And that will consist of the Boys and Girls Club, the Lions Club, and Seniors on the Bow. The mayor is hosting a invitational golf tournament on the 26th of July. So if you're interested in golfing, you could attend that. Or again, Seniors on the Bow, we're looking for volunteers to assist with the golf tournament. And that's going to be held over at the Glen Eagles Golf Club course. So we are aiming to get this started sooner rather than later. Okay. Listed just some of the activities that we do. The card games consist of bridge, crib, euchre, and they're played 2 or 3 times a week. We have a Friday morning chair fitness that is very well attended, and we have an arts and crafts. I've never learned how to knit. That's something I would like to do, but I haven't been learning how to quilt. So maybe I can join the arts and crafts and share my knowledge on quilting. Games, there's carpet bowling, floor shuffleboard, mahjong, and pool. That's pool with the cues, not water pool. When I was reception one day, I had a lady come in and she had her bathing suit, etc., all with her. She thought she was going to go for a swim, but we chuckled about it and she went on her merry way. Educational and social, we always try to have educational sessions. We have a book club. We have coffee with the mayor about once a month. And I mentioned earlier, we have the jam session and sing along. There's, I believe, about 6 of our members that come in with their instruments, and it's always fun. I like to be there when they're playing. Health and information presentations. We try to keep all our members up to date on anything that we feel they would be interested in. Intergenerational programs. There's a daycare at the end of the hall, and those children come up every once in a while, especially at Christmas and Halloween. They're in their little costumes and they sing, and they always know they're going to get cookies at the end too. So that's probably a bit of a inspiration for them to come. And we have the teenagers from the high schools come in once a week when we have the program set up, and they just play games with the members or interact, chatting, and they quite enjoy it, and the members really enjoy seeing the teenagers come in. Like I mentioned, we have a movie once a week on Monday afternoons, and Karen always makes sure that there's popcorn. And we have our hot lunch, which is held monthly, and that's prepared on site by the group of members. I just had a thought there. If you're interested in preparing food, you have to take the cooking, I'm not just sure of the name, but through AHS, there's a program that you have to complete in order to work in the kitchen. Some of the exercise classes that are provided are the gentle yoga, Qigong, Zumba Gold, and Zoomer Gold. And these are held a couple of times a week. And And again, it's a great way to meet people, people that are interested in the same things that you are. Next slide. There's a picture. That was I'm in there. That's the birthday. Every month we honor the members that have had a birthday that month. So this was the June group. And this was done at our hot lunch. Next slide. This is just some of the additional events that we hold throughout the year. And we're always open to any ideas, suggestions. There's the book club. We have a bake sale when we're allowed. The fashion show. The Christmas dinner and dance, and we get dressed up, and it's a great time. Valentine dance. We had a visit from the Stony Nakota elders. We had a drumming session. I believe we had more than one drumming session that year, and the high school students came in, and everyone had a great time. We have the Jubilations Dinner Theater. We had a group that went out to the William Watson Lodge, and there's also casino day trips. And and there was a garage sale type thing one year, and it was operated out of the trunk of your vehicle. So whatever you wanted to sell or get rid of, you put it in the back of your car, you opened up your trunk, and people came along and relieved you of your goodies. As you know, as seniors, we all have too much in our homes. Next slide. There's a group of 4 of our jammers, and they're having a great time. They play and they sing, and sometimes they tell the odd little story. And if you're interested, you can sing along with them while you're drinking your coffee and eating your goodies. See, we're all about eating and drinking at the seniors. Next slide. There's our kitchen group, and they meet Mondays usually to bake the goodies, and then they prepare the meals. And I have, in the years I've been attending, excuse me, I've never had a bad meal there yet. I just wish they would do more. Nancy, you didn't hear that. Okay, next slide. Oh, was that it? Okay. And I have one other thing I'd like to talk about. We are always looking for new projects and things that we feel the community would be interested in. And at the moment, we are considering creating a labyrinth. That's a complicated, irregular network of passages or paths in which it is difficult to find one's way, a maze. The labyrinth is an ancient symbol that relates to wholeness. It combines the imagery of the circle and the spiral into a meandering but purposely full path. Represents a journey to our own center and back again out to the world. Labyrinths have long been used as meditations and prayer groups. And I just have a picture just to show you. This is one example. Hopefully you can see it there. And here's another smaller picture that I pulled off. So this is something that the seniors on the bow we're looking at. We're getting prices, we're getting information, and hopefully within the next year or two, we'll be able to create something like this for the community. We just feel that would be useful. So that is all I really have to say, except I really hope that you will consider joining seniors. You can become a member and just come in, participate in some of our programs. And again, if you're interested to become a volunteer, we would love to have you. Seniors on the Bow operates through volunteers, and like I said, we need a number of volunteers. We also are looking for members at large for our board at any time. The commitment for the board is 2 years, but due to life circumstances, if you come in and you have to leave after 6 months or a year, we fully understand that. It was great, and like I said, if you want, just give me a call at any time prior to the center opening. Thank you.
Oh, wow. Thank you so much, Kathy, for coming to present today. It was a great presentation. I'm not going to lie. You made me a little hungry talking about all that food. But that's okay. I can attest to the fact that I don't know what you guys put in your cookies, but they are the best cookies I have tasted in Cochrane. So if you are interested in getting involved in Seniors on the Bow as a member or a volunteer, you definitely need to try out those cookies because they are delicious. Thanks so much, Kathy. You answered all the questions. Folks that are watching, if you want to get involved in Seniors on the Bow, reach out to Kathy. She is excited to take all of your phone calls.
Great. Thank you, Renata.
Bye, Kathy.